song. Anyway, what's up, man? What's up? Man, I'm not trying to start no mess, man. Let me go ahead and just give a preface to this video. I'm not starting no mess and then like this. This is old information. Shout out to one of my subscribers by the name of, let me see what their name was, the person that actually made me dredge this up, because I had to dredge this video up. I have video proof. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna love it, right? Okay, the poor black man. Shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you. Send me the link to your video when you get done. Go check him out. YouTuber The Poor Black Man. Check him out, right? Because he owned it. He the one had me go and dig this up, because I was like, damn, I said a while ago, and I'm gonna go ahead and go into what I'm talking about. So a while ago, I was on Obsidian's channel. Shout out to Obsidian, right? Me and Obsidian ideologically just don't line up on a lot of stuff. I'm cool with that. I'm good with it. I don't have no problem with that. This ain't even about Obsidian. And so we had a little skirmish, but like a man, he picked the phone up. We called each other. I was mad. I put a video up. I took it down like maybe an hour and a half later. Where he called me. We talked like men. We got on. He said, "Hey man, come on my channel now." I said, "Okay, cool, brother." He sent me the link. I jumped on there. It was a hangout. This was back in 2018, May of 2018, I think. Okay, so when that happened, I'm on there for a few minutes, and what really brought the video on, I was on Search Uhuru's channel and made a comment. He took offense to it, right? So he made a response, and then I got mad and came back at him, and he reached out to me. Because I asked him in my video, I was like, man, reach out to me, let's talk. And he did, to his credit. So, like I said, this ain't against Obsidian. We just disagree on some things ideologically, and I'm cool with that. You're not gonna agree with everybody, right? That being said, I'm on Obsidian's channel for about 5 minutes. I'm not gonna say 5, about 10 minutes. And Mr. KS himself, Mr. Average at best, comes on to the chat, comes into the chat, gets the link, jumps in, and immediately starts clout chasing and being disrespectful to me. And I didn't really have no reason why. I was like, why are you being disrespectful to me? Because when he first got on there, if you watch and if you email me, I'll send you the whole thing, okay? Because Obsidian took it down. But he immediately got on there and started going after. If I said left, he said right. If I said up, he said down. Even if it was something that he himself has espoused, okay? Now, my premise, because I'm going to play the clip, but I'm going to show y'all something first, so y'all can get where I'm going, okay? So let me show y'all something, man. So what you're looking at right now is a before and after picture of a sister that lost a lot of weight, right? So I want y'all to see this when I play my clip, so you'll get where the hell I was coming from, okay? I'm not saying that this chick is going to turn into a dime, but she look a hell of a lot better. Like, don't tell me that this chick is, if you saw these were two different women, which one would you rather be with? Obviously this one. Hey, I'm not talking about she's a dime. I didn't say that. But this woman at best right now is maybe a 5, and she at least went up to like maybe a 6, 6.5. Right here is another one. Out of shape woman. She look all right right here, but damn, she done came way back. This right here going from like a 6 to, come on, man. Come on. This is what I was talking about. I was like, a black woman, a lot of black women got a lot of weight that they need to lose. They need to get their ass to the gym and exercise. This is what I heard Mr. KS say on his channel, like right here. Talk to me. Is this the same woman? Like, you got to look like, who would you rather talk to? Her, this chick right here, or her? You tell me. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have heard me on my channel on numerous occasions talk about how black women need to work out, exercise, stop making excuses, get off your ass, because a lot of times you're miserable because guys aren't sexually attracted to you, or you cute and they'll sleep with you at night, but they don't even want to claim you, or they treat you a certain way because they think they can do better. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, she might be like, well, damn, he treated me so so this and that. And, it's probably half of it, as unfair as it is, men are physical creatures. This sister right here looks a lot better. I'm sorry. Don't tell me that this is the same level. And I'm making a point that don't tell me that if you saw this woman and this woman, that you would say that they the same. Like you see clearly this woman is a better looking woman. Every woman, every picture I've clicked on of a sister that's lost weight, this woman right here might get a nigga to come at 10 o'clock at night, come over there and blow her back out. This woman right here, a nigga be taking her out in public, showing off. That nigga, I got me. Right? Same female. Okay? So I wanted to show you that before I've said what I said, because this is what I was talking about. Now, take in mind, Mr. Average at Best himself said that women can't, basically women need to exercise. A lot of times you're not getting the best man. And this is when he was talking to women. He was on a panel discussion with women, right? He was saying, you guys have heard that 100 times. Telling women to be the best version of themselves, presentation, not just how you dress and makeup and hair and red bottoms, but your body. Get in the gym, exercise. Men are physical creatures. And I'm not the only one that said this. Everybody said this, right? I want you to watch this. When I talk about social climbing, now watch this. Because I'm about to play something for y'all. Because I found it. I was like, damn. Did he just say that? Let me see if it'll play. Hold on. I might have to refresh it. I downloaded it. Let me go get it. I downloaded it. It's no big deal. We got it downloaded. Oh, where is it? God dang, where? Oh, okay, hold on. There you go. There we go. I got it. So it's coming. Any day now, it's coming. All right, here we go. So let me go up to like 1 hour. There we go.
Better option. Call of Duty, special Black Ops is a better option. Pornhub is a better option. I hate to say it like that. We're not even talking about sex bots, virtual reality, and all. We're not even talking about that. We're just talking about the porn shit we got available right now on the internet and video games. There have been women, black women, who've lost men to fucking PlayStation. I know for a fact that's true. So I'm saying some of y'all sisters are just going to have to get with the idea, with the reality. I'm not saying this is true for all sisters. Obviously, it's not true. But for some sisters, that's going to be a reality for you, man. You want to have to deal with that. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's all I'm saying.
So, we get to the point to where when men are on this, when men and women value different things. Men value beauty worldwide. It's just hardwired into us. Women want resources. When it comes right down to it, a guy can be a 3 on the level of attractiveness, but he gets a hell of a lot better looking the more zeros behind his bank account. I mean, that's how it always has been. So you can be a guy who is a 4 or a 5 and working to improve yourself. You're always going to look for a woman better than you look because you'll trade your resources for her beauty.
So this is the thing. Now, this sister on the scale of attractiveness was probably, I'd say about a 4. I'm gonna be honest with you. She done jumped up. Like, don't tell me that this is the same level. But social climbing is a motherfucker. It's a powerful drug, man. Powerful drug. I'm telling you, boy. Don't tell me this is the same damn woman. I'm making a point. Don't tell me that this is the same woman. That this woman is going to get the same level of attention as this woman. No. This woman is going to talk to the same caliber of man as this woman. No. No. That's the point. Now, but when somebody is clout chasing, people pleasing, you know what I'm saying, social climbing, they'll deny their own mom. That's why I named this video like I did. Let me keep going. Watch this. Watch this right here.
Yo, Kev, go ahead. They did a study. You can find it here on YouTube, as a matter of fact. White folks. They did a study. What they did was these scientists went out on the street. They took this white guy, and he was not no impressive man by any, 5'9". I'm 5'7", so he couldn't have been taller than 5'9", which is under the American average. This is over in Britain when they did it. Here in the United States, like you said, the average height of the American adult male 5'10". So he wasn't the average height. Yeah, he was between me and 5'10", so I put him at like 5'8", 5'9". Thinning hair on the top, so he didn't have that going for him. Not a really good-looking guy. Had on the cubicle Dilbert uniform. You know I'm talking about, the plain front khakis and the polo shirt. Walked him around the women, and then they asked the women, say, well, how much do you think he makes a year? Well, I guess he makes about $35,000, $45,000 a year, something like that. Then they took that same guy. You won't like this, Kev. Took that same guy, changed his clothes, put him in a Tom Ford suit. All right, somebody's gonna have to mute their line because I hear feedback. They're gonna have to mute their YouTube line. Okay.
It ain't me. I'm outside.
All right. Put him in a Tom Ford suit, in an open collar shirt, and then walk them around the women again and said, and then they put it out there that this brother right here, this guy, he makes $500,000 in the tech world. And what do you rank him now? Because they asked him before, what do you rank him? Oh, I give him like a 3. I give him a 2. I give him a 4. Now, I give him an 8. I give him a 9. I give him, that sort of thing. All to say that what Kevin's saying, fuck what you heard.
Let me say something, man. You could be financially viable. Women still want to fuck who they want to fuck. Excuse my French. Women still want to have sex with who they want to. Women still, just like us, a woman would rather look at a muscular, in shape physique instead of a flab physique. Now, if all things are even, okay? Now, of course, money changes things. I do agree. Money will change things, unlike that. It won't do that for women. Beauty will. This woman that jumped up. Don't tell me that this is the same caliber. Y'all talk to me, brother. Don't tell me this is the same caliber of woman, because it's not. Even though she's the same woman. She's on a different level right here. This woman is on a different level right here. Don't tell me that this is the same level. Now we're being dishonest. We're not really telling the truth, people. This is not the same. This wasn't a bad looking woman from the jump. She really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But, she lost weight. She looked, she's looking pretty good. I don't care. Abs on any woman looks good. I don't care what nobody say. This woman right here, this ain't the same caliber, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Let's keep going. Now watch this.
Money will do wonders for a man. Make no mistake about it.
Look at Jay-Z.
No mistake about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not even talking millions. This dude, he just made $500,000 a year. And they talking about he an 8. Okay? So in Black America, if we all agree that race does play a role in terms of...
That experiment sounds whack now that I think about it, because I can put any man in a tailored Oswald Boateng suit and you're going to look like $1 million. I can get your hair cut, shave you, put you in a suit and some specs, and you'll think you're 9. Let's keep going. Watch this. Watch this right here now.
The history in terms of opportunities, in terms of all of those things with regard to Black male achievement on the job, such and so forth. If we all agree that there's at least some truth in that, and it is, and we agree that it's rare to find a Black man that's on the Barack Obama Hill Harper level, and it is. What do you expect these guys to do? Like Sub-Zero said, they know they the shit. They can afford to treat verified dimes like crap. Think about that for a minute. Most Black men, let me tell you something. I'm a working class brother. I'm on the street level. Let me tell you something. A lot of people, a lot of Black women upset about this street harassment. I said, let me tell you something. I told my lady friend this. I said, y'all got to understand something. The average rank and file blue collar brother on the block, okay, in urban Black America. Do you realize it's for him to see a woman that's a +6 is like a once or twice a year event? Do you realize that?
Now that's not. This is where we diverge. I agree with a lot of what Obsidian was talking about as far as men that are on a certain status level and have other things going for them are going to treat women a certain way. I agree. NBA players, rappers, celebrities, the rarity, millionaires, multimillionaires, yeah, they're going to act a certain way. The average Joe Blow making $150,000, $200,000 a year or less, he might have to come with it. It's going to be a little different for him. Now, 200,000 is a little different than, 75. Don't get it twisted. but it's just gonna be a little different. It just is. The brother making 150, 200 still might get treated bad. It just because that women at a certain level, women like I can get that. Millionaires, not as much, but brothers making 200,000 or less. That a good-looking bad woman, a good-looking dime, a good-looking woman like this, is a good-looking ass woman right here. She gonna be like, so and so makes this, so and so do he own this, he own. That's how women are. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a shit. But let's keep going. Let's keep going.
For him to actually see it in his actual line of sight, a woman that's over a 6, that's like he sees that like once or twice a year, man.
So that's what I'm saying. So Obsidian said that you only gonna see a black woman above a 6 twice a year. I'm like, shit, nigga, where you at? But we disagreed. Oh, I was like, okay, cool. I didn't even disagree. I kind of listened to his content. I know how he thinks. Like, okay, this dude just okay, whatever. Black women are okay. But watch the clout chaser now. Watch Mr. Average at Best. Watch this shit here now.
Really? Yes.
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 I believe it 100%.
Yes.
Did you hear that? He thinks that you can't find a black woman over a 6 twice a year, but twice a year. Why would he do that? Because he got on Obsidian's channel. What social climbers do is they come into a situation, they assess who they can benefit from the most, who has the most eyeballs watching, and then they cater to that person, even if it goes against their own values, which by default makes you can't be high value when you talk like that. Can't be. When you willing to, you don't have a fucking code, and you're not really the man that you say you are, that you preach, that you espouse, and you go against your own code, then by definition, you are not high value. I found the receipts. I had to find it. But let's keep going. Watch this shit here now. Because he's going to clearly state it and try to say that the GOAT, I'm going to let him say it. Damn, is it playing?
If you go in inner city Philadelphia, inner city Chicago, inner city Newark, New Jersey, for that matter, you go in those places where Donnie Glover bases his show in Atlanta. You don't see broads that's a 6 and above on a regular in those places.
Come on, man. New Orleans, Atlanta. Look, man. That you can't get over. I'm not saying dime. I'm just saying better than a 6. Better than a 6? You can't listen to this.
Orleans and all that. You're lucky if you can find a straight up 5.
So this must be a 5 right here then. I'm sorry, I beg to differ. That's not a 5. That's not a 5. That's not a 6. She's better than a 6 now. Let's not do that. Let's be honest. Let's stop it. This, you know what I'm saying? But let's keep going. Let's keep going.
You're lucky.
Miami too. South Beach.
You're lucky. You're very Miami-Dade. You're very lucky if you can find a woman that's a 6 and above. You see women in those places.
South Beach, you can't find a woman that's a 6 and above. You lucky on South Beach. Now look, brothers. Let me explain something to you. I'm talking about black women. I'm not talking about Latino, but then again, you could be Latino and black. So he's saying black. They're not saying American. They're saying black. Watch this. I'm gonna keep going. Now look, like I said, I ain't trying to go at Obsidian. He's entitled to his opinion. This ain't even about him. This is the shit that I just want y'all to hear from the horse's mouth.
You see a woman that's over a 6 and above. That's a rare event. That's the reason why others don't know how to act.
I think once you get above, I think when you start getting above 6 and 7 and stuff like that, you do have to take opinion into. I just believe that.
Let me just say one thing.
I just think so. I mean, unless we don't have any real definitive, this makes a dime, this makes a 9, this makes an 8. We don't. I mean,
you know what? Let me put it this way.
And every man will disagree with that.
I'll tell you what we do. I'll tell you what. This is something all brothers here listen to.
You said twice a year?
Yeah. Here in Philadelphia, if you're in North Philly, West Philly, Southwest Philly, believe me, finding a chick that's a 6 and above, that's like a year or bi-year event. The usual situation is 3s, 4s, maybe a 5.
Damn.
You know what?
Yes.
One thing that I do when I sit down,
you didn't hear when Amber Rose was talking about this? Amber Rose talked about this. She's from Philly too.
Amber Rose ass is
she talked about this. She said Philly ain't got no pretty girls here.
You doing a slut walk? Fucking
okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I sit down and consult with a group of women, one of the first things I do is I ask everyone to rank themselves on a scale of 1 to 10, and you cannot use 7. There is no 7. It's either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, or 10. And you know what the majority of women rank themselves as?
Probably 8. Yeah.
8. And you know what the majority of the women are? 6. 5, the average is a 6, and that's being professionally nice. Women look at themselves and see and will rank themselves higher than they actually rank themselves. Ask men the same question. Men rank themselves just about around 5, 5.5 if I actually aggregated. Men look at themselves and see their problem areas. Women look at themselves and see what they want to see. So,
well, where would you rank yourself, Kevin?
I rank myself a 9.
Let me explain something to you about a 9. Look, I'm not saying I'm a 9, okay? I'm not even gonna go. When you start talking 9s and 10s, as far as beauty as it pertains to women, body has to come into. I don't give a damn. You be the most beautiful woman in the world. You just a beanpole. You're not a dime to me. I don't give a shit what you say. Right? You could be. I've seen plenty of women that everybody, oh God, she's a dime. She got a flat ass. She's just a beanpole. What's so attractive? That's me. That's why I said this is an opinion. This is strictly opinion. This once you get above, and that's what I'm talking about. But somebody's about to really go deep into this shit in a second. I want you guys to hear this. But the point I'm trying to make is when you talk about a man being a dime, I'm not, look, I ain't gay. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might be. I don't know. I ain't going there. Some of might be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Got some tendencies. Has some tendencies that make you say, you know what I'm saying? That being said, the point I'm trying to make is this. When you say you a 9, fam, like, that means you don't need a suit. You don't need the edged up hair and the glasses and all that shit. You can walk outside in a white beater and some damn shorts, and women turn around like, damn. I'm not gay. Like I said, I'm not gay, okay? I just know as when you start saying you a 9, there are certain things that you bring physically that women would want to. Women just look at you and want to fuck. They ain't got nothing to do with. If you wear, like, I could most men, if you put them in a nice tailored suit or a nice outfit and they dressing nice and every time you see them, then yeah, that's gonna be shit. If I go out dressed up every day and whatever, yeah. But the difference is between a 9 and a dude who's a 7 who thinks he's a 9, like this dude here, is that a man that's a 9 can wear a t-shirt, a form-fitting t-shirt that shows his arms and his back muscles and shit, and women just staring. Like, damn. It's not always just muscle, but physique does come into play when you start talking about above a 7. It just does. Just like with a woman. This woman right here, what's she at? This woman right here had a nice shape. But when she lost the weight, it accentuated. It looks a lot better. And she goes up. This woman right here, she looked like the shit. Before and after looked like the number 10. You know what I'm saying? 1-0 or 0-1. You know what I'm saying? But after that, but let's be honest, she went way up. But when you say that you're a 9, fam, I'm sorry. This shit laughable to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't no 9. And look, I'm not saying what the fuck I am, okay? I'm not saying I'm a dime. I'm not saying I'm an 8, 9, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest. I don't think that you are the brothers of 9. And I'm not shitting on it. It's just, you're not a 9, fam. A 9 is a brother that does not need a suit to look good. And ladies know that. Sisters, thank you, a burlap sack. Brother walk out in a damn sack, a damn burlap sack, and women like, shit, who is that? It is what it is. A wife beater, or a you know what women call attractive or fine, as they would word it, is a man that has other attributes, not just a cute face. You could be cute in the face, pretty attractive in the face. If you flabby, that shit gonna count off. You a man. You gotta have some muscle. I'm sorry. That's just the way shit works. You a man, and if the man that women want to have sex with, unless you are immensely skinny, tall, and you know how to dress and hide it, but you're not a dime though. You're not a 9. You just can't. I wouldn't classify that as a 9 because now it takes clothes. See, with men, a man can cheat. I ain't gonna call it cheat. That's just you got to wear something, right? So if I want to, like today, if I want to go get a haircut, get edge up, get everything clean, and I put on the smell good and got on my damn nice suit. I got tailored and some shoes and stuff like that. Then I just go walking around the mall or something. I'm gonna get attention. It ain't got that's not even being braggadocious. That's just basics for any man. So what we can't do as men is think that just because you're wearing suits and ties and you looking nice and women showing you attention, that means that you yourself. That's no, you just dress nice. Put on, if you really want to know if you're attractive, you really want to know what you are, put on some damn Nike basketball shorts and a wife beater. Walk your ass through. If women still looking at you, women still treating you the same way, then you are what you say you are. But I'll beg to differ that I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's what would happen with this brother when he said he was a 9. He full of shit. Let's keep going.
Okay.
See, I said okay. Let me say.
Then look at what they. And that's.
He said, I said I'm a 9. Let me explain something. When in this space, in YouTube, when I'm on Hangouts and shit like that, I know who I'm around. So I'm not gonna sit there and argue with people. He said a 9. Like I don't rate you. What is a 9, brother? Because now we're getting into opinion. Because it's very highly opinionated that he's a 9. Not saying there may be a woman that thinks he's a 9. I don't know. Does that not make him a 9? Does that make him a 9? I would say no, but he does. He thinks that. Shit, I think women think I'm attractive. I'm in the gym every damn day, just about. I keep my body in shape. I think I'm decent looking in the face. I ain't no ugly dude. I got decent height. I'm 6'2". Shit. All that being said, some women think I'm basic as hell. I don't give a shit. It is what it is. But that's the truth.
You can there and they're saying, beauty is subjective. That's another fallacy. Beauty is not subjective. That's why we have the golden ratio, the Fibonacci equation. Right. You can look at facial symmetry and see that beautiful people, you can map.
See, black people don't meet the golden ratio. They call it the golden ratio when it talks about beauty. There are people that will be considered beautiful that don't meet this so-called golden ratio. Black people with distinctively wider noses won't be considered beautiful. But there are plenty of black women I know that had big noses that was fine in the motherfucker. Bad. And dudes loved them, but they didn't meet the golden ratio. But he uses that. And after I got off and I went and did research, I was like, where is it been proven scientifically that black women are and that's what he's about to go into. Let's keep going.
Can map their facial structure and it goes to a mathematical calculation.
Oh, yeah.
Beauty is universal. And the thing is, we're talking about black women. They are on the opposite end of the spectrum on all ranks. Facial symmetry, even to the way black women are starting to look more masculine. And this one, you start putting on additional makeup and, weave and all this other kind of stuff to where guys are just saying, damn, and you're not even going to the gym to try to keep yourself in shape and you don't have a good attitude. I would rather not. So the reputation is well deserved.
So because he in front of Obsidian, he's social climbing, he clout chasing. This was his chance to get in cool with Obsidian. So anything Obsidian said, he was going to agree with, even though it contradicted his own content on his channel. Now, I beg to differ. I don't think that there's some golden ratio or rule that proves that black women, because basically that's what he just said. Black women are the ugliest on the planet. And it's scientific. He tried to buy into science to say that science proves we're ugly. Masculine features and shit like that. Right? This was the got a funny looking nose. I don't think over here people give a shit. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think niggas give a damn. On the right, if you take this same woman in the face, put over here, same body, niggas don't give a shit. That's what get me. Like, let's stop it with the line. Let's stop it with just, telling brothers that a woman in shape, it doesn't improve her status because beauty's everything for one. So let's keep going.
Yeah, I agree with Kevin. You know, this is idea, and what's the name? Issa Rae tried to suggest that somehow this stuff was being said about black women just coming out of nowhere. That's bullshit. It ain't just coming out of nowhere, man. This is stuff that's based on the actions of a lot of black women themselves, and they don't want to address it. I mean, now, hey, look, the United States. The great thing about the United States is you got the right to be a complete loser if you want to be. If you want to be a loser, you can do that, and nobody will bother you. You try to be a loser in Singapore, see what happens to you, man. You can't just
So
lie
when
on the
the
ground in
Asian, so when
Singapore.
the Asian magazine said that black women are ugly, you guys co-signed that, right?
I didn't see that in Asian magazine, but I will tell you
Yeah,
this.
some years
I
ago,
didn't see that
Tarina
either.
she talked about
I will tell you this.
Asian magazine that said black women are ugly.
I didn't read.
You know, Google it, you'll see it.
I've done martial arts for 30 years. My seafood, I would tell you one thing about the Chinese. They tell their daughters straight up.
You got that right.
You ugly.
You got that right. Yeah.
Often.
He ain't lying about that because I know Asian guys like
very
that too.
real with their women.
All right.
Oh yeah. They'll tell you. I'm talking about Asian mothers. I'm not talking about the brothers. Asian mothers will tell their daughters, you can't compete with that kind of man. He's out of your league. You can't do that. You're not good looking enough.
So if you say it was in a magazine, that's not hard to figure because their culture is one where they're actually real. So
it's just fact that they said it, that black women are ugly, and it's a fact. When have you seen him come and just rate black women that low? Because he always trying to cater to black women and saying it, telling black women how to improve and all this shit. If you just fucked up from the word go and you are scientifically the ugliest women on the planet, that's a social climbing asshole ass nigga. And I know some of y'all brothers don't get in y'all feelings about this shit. Every time I mention these brothers, I always get somebody in the comment section. Man, why don't you just let it go? You sound like a hater. You sound like a hater. This ain't about hate. I like when I say something, I want to be able to prove what I said as fact. So I'm finna prove it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm proving what I said. I ain't just pulling it out my ass no more. I want y'all to hear it yourself, out his mouth. Trying to sit up here because he in front of Obsidian, like I said in my other video, clout chasing to Obsidian. That is straight clout chasing. You can't tell me it ain't. You cannot, and because you clout, because you cannot hold to your own code that you say you live by, therefore, by definition, not a high. That's why I don't even get into the high value. I always talk about high earning. Value, when you talk about a man living by a code that he don't break for nobody, like Scarface said, then that's somebody that, facts be damn. I mean, they'll just hold to their code. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm gonna hold to my code. This is what I believe. This dude has no code. It's whatever the social climate calls for. That's what he is. Sorry about that. But that they think you can't tell me that this is the same woman as this. They're not, but that's what they basically trying to say.
here's the thing: women who aren't as beautiful
You guys can't hear?
Hold on one
That
second.
of
Hold on. Let me
of the
fix it.
average
I
of
thought
a
y'all
lot
could
of
hear.
European nations.
Hold on,
You
hold on,
got
hold on.
Luxembourg.
Hold on. If you can't hear, I don't know what
Person. In fact, if you look at the wealthiest nations in the world,
Yeah.
a lot, but I think about 4 of them out
Let me
of the
go
top
back.
10
Let me go back. Let me
have
let y'all
IQ.
hear.
If you go in inner city Philadelphia, inner city Chicago, inner city Newark, New Jersey, for that matter, you go
Let me
in.
go up a little bit.
Okay.
Men look at what they, and that's the thing. You can, there.
Guys, give me 1 second. It's these headphones. Give me 1 second. Let me fix it.
It's these headphones. All right, that should be better now. Let's see how it sounds now. Sorry about that. Let me fix it. I had to fix it.
It goes to a mathematical calculation.
Oh yeah.
Beauty is universal. And the thing is, we're talking about black women. They are on the opposite end of the spectrum on all ranks. Facial symmetry, even to the way to black women are starting to look more masculine. And this one, you start putting on additional makeup and, weave and all this other kind of stuff to where guys are just saying, damn, and you're not even going to the gym to try to keep yourself in shape and you don't have a good attitude. I would rather not. So the reputation is well deserved.
The reputation that black women are at the bottom is well deserved because he's in front of Obsidian, and that's ass kissing 101. You gotta agree with the person that has the most perceived social clout in the room, regardless of what your value system that you proclaim to be is, right?
Yeah, I agree with Kevin. This is idea, and what's the name? Issa Rae tried to suggest that somehow this stuff was being said about black women just coming out of nowhere. That's bullshit. It ain't just coming out of nowhere, man. This is stuff that's based on the actions of a lot of black women themselves. And they don't want to address it. I mean, now, hey, look, the United States, the great thing about the United States is you got the right to be a complete loser if you want to be. If you want to be a loser, you can do that. And nobody will bother you. You try to be a loser in Singapore, see what happens to you, man. You can't just lie on the ground in Singapore.
So when the Asian magazine said that black women are ugly, you guys co-signed that, right?
I didn't see that in Asian magazine, but I will tell you this.
Some years ago, Tarek Nassim talked about a Asian magazine that said black women are ugly.
I didn't read it.
Google it. You'll see it.
I've done martial arts for 30 years. My seafood, I would tell you one thing about the Chinese. They tell their daughters straight up.
You got that right.
You ugly.
You got that right. Yeah.
Often.
He ain't lying about that because I know Asian guys like that too.
Real with their women.
All right.
Oh yeah, they'll tell you. I'm talking about Asian mothers. I'm not talking about.
See, you can tell I'm just like, man, this is bullshit. I'm just, all right, man. Okay. It's funny to listen to yourself like 3 years later. You're like, okay. Every time I say that, I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not finna engage and argue. I know what Obsidian thinks. Obsidian's Obsidian, okay? It is what it is. But to hear him say that is right, the real essence of this video. To hear him co-sign this shit and then try to use science to back it. There is no science. I did a search on that shit right after this video. There's no science proving black women are the ugliest women on the planet. There is no science for that shit. Do you understand how broad and vast the word black when you refer to black women is? When you look at women from Ethiopia, women from Madagascar, black women from South Africa, Nigeria, Tanzania, right? Brazil, Dominican, I'm talking about black. I'm not talking about mixed light-skinned women. I'm talking about black women. In America, when you talk about a black woman, some have big noses, some have skinny noses, some have, different facial features. So when you say black, that is almost, I hate to say, it's kind of ignorant because at the end of the day, to say that everybody in Africa has wide noses is just ignorant. Either you've never been there or you just ain't never done an internet search before. Not everybody in Africa got these big wide ass noses. So that's not just a distinctively African trait. I mean, I ain't gonna say it isn't. I would say that is an African trait, having a wide nose. But that being said, that doesn't mean everybody in Africa has a wide nose. Just like saying every black woman got a fat ass. We all know that's a lie, right? Most of them, you have a higher propensity of having a fat ass when dealing with a black woman than you do any other race of women. However, black women are not all just round and shapely. Not all of them. Some of them are shaped like the letter H. Real talk.
Asian mothers will tell their daughters, you can't compete for that kind of man. He's out of your league. You can't do that. You're not good looking enough.
So if you say it was in a magazine, that's not hard to figure because their culture is one where they're actually real. So here's the thing: women who aren't as beautiful, they know they can't come in with attitude. They're much friendly. And here's the funny thing:
I hear you, bro. I just disagree. I just disagree. But I do agree with you when it talks about symmetry. I actually heard that before.
Okay.
When it comes to nose and lip and all that different stuff and the ratio and the symmetry of the.
So what I was saying was at that point when I was talking about the ratio thing, I've heard that there is something called the golden ratio. But what they do is, in order to call it beautiful, what they do is they just they'll take a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman. There's a study or a survey, and they said this is the most beautiful woman in the world and most beautiful guy in the world. They were white, right? In a European country, some periodical wrote it. Now, of course, that Asians are fucked in the head anyway, so they gonna think that white is perfect. That's how they are. You got Asians changing their eyes and shit just to look white. They draw their cartoons white. Okay, think about that. When they drew Dragon Ball Z, they drew them to look European. They don't want their own cartoons don't even look like them. People that think like that at a deep subconscious level. What's up, DC? People that think like that at a deep subconscious level are fucked up in the head. So I can't listen to people like that and take Asians, and I sure as hell ain't finna take Europeans because the article saying that they are the most beautiful, and it was like this blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl and this like brown-haired white guy, and it said they're the most. I'm like, who says who? Like, you know, and I asked a couple of sisters, there's okay, the guy's nice looking, but I wouldn't say he's the most beautiful looking brother in the world. I found a brother in Atlanta look better than him. That's black. But automatically, they found some white guy and they said he was the most attractive. They found this white girl. She's the most attractive. I've seen blonde hair, blue-eyed white women that I don't give a shit about. I don't even look at white women. Like I ain't trying to be. I'm not saying this because I'm racist. I just don't look at it. That's not something that I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to women that have the same phenotype as I do. Black women. So it is what it is. Let's keep going.
Stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Things that are definitively black, historically, scientifically, science has not been favorable to black people. Like, for example, the IQ situation. You know, that it really is useless. It's a useless argument in my mind because
same studies of
hold on.
Bear out that black men are the most masculine of men.
Well, I mean, when you look at
so if black men are the most masculine, why do black men rate at the bottom in all they want outside of fucking? Women want to fuck black men, but when it comes to who would you rather marry, black men at the bottom, you got to make $200,000-$300,000 more than a white man for a white woman to consider you as equal to a white man making $60,000. So if it's just that, but you know, and I saw no brothers don't talk about that stuff. Black men are at the bottom. Like, let's stop it. Well, no Asian men are at the bottom. Asian men are only at the bottom because their women prefer white men because they fucked in the head. Their women prefer white men over their own damn men. Go look it up.
IQ. Like, for example, they talk about the IQ, right? Okay, IQ, they use that to say that black people are inferior. I've done a few videos on that, basically saying we're inferior.
Right.
Well, and they use IQ, right? So I say, what I did was I went and did a study of all the people in America, the demographic, breakdown of people from all the nations, all the different nationalities, and people from nations with lower IQs actually come to America and outproduce people with higher IQs. Whites, now of course the Asians are at the top. Right. I think it's Filipino, Taiwanese, but you got people with an IQ of like 75 outproducing an average white person. In fact, if you look at the wealthiest nations in the world, a lot, but I think about 4 of them out of the top 10 have an IQ under that of the average of a lot of European nations. You got Luxembourg, but you got places where people got IQ of 79, and they're actually outproducing, which shouldn't be possible if IQ is the deciding factor. So I'm making that point to say that science sometimes can be used to shit on people. So, it just depends. I have a hold on. Let me get my point out. I'm saying I personally, I'm not even attracted to nothing but black women. So for me, I may look at it different.
I'm gonna hold my shit wherever the fuck I am. I'm gonna tell you who I am. That was 3 years ago. I still just said it a second ago. That's how I think. You see what I'm saying? He every time I opened my mouth in this, he kept coming at me. And I didn't say shit. I wanted to do a response video to him about that video, but I didn't because I didn't want to start no shit. It wasn't until that other stuff happened that I made my video. But let's keep going.
Plenty of beautiful women in Atlanta every day.
Okay, so you just said let me
get the point out. So when you say twice a year, I'm like, how you gonna tell me what I think is beautiful? So that's all I'm saying. But go ahead.
Okay, see, this is first of all, you just said it. Everything is through your filter. Can you be pragmatic about an argument? Can you just detach yourself of what you think and what you feel? And it doesn't sound to me like I
can, but what I'm saying is that scientific information that you introduce can be biased. That's what I'm saying. So what you're using is
okay, dude. You just asked to speak, and now you cut me off. Can't do that.
Go ahead, bro. Look, go ahead. It ain't nothing like that. I'm cool. I'm laid back. Go ahead. It ain't.
See, because I started picking the sense of hostility and wanting to come at me on some bullshit. So I say, hey man, I'm cool. We chilling. It ain't nothing personal. But he think I'm being emotional. No, nigga, I wasn't being emotional. I'm telling you that you can't tell me that a flat butt white girl looks better than this. You out your fucking mind. I'll ride that shit till the cows come home. You out your damn mind. Talking about this sister ain't fucking with her, killing them damn white girls. Fuck out of here. The hell you talking about? So you telling me just because she black, automatically she at the bottom of a white woman? A blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman. Well, what if she got hair? What shit? That's rare. Most of them don't have that. So I'm just saying, this ain't even this ain't out of the norm for a sister to be shaped like this. Is normal. So these brothers just sat up here and told me in Atlanta, I can't find 2 women look better than a 6. I have to run around Atlanta the whole year just to find 2 women that look better than a 6. And you telling me that you not being and I need to be objective about it. You see how this shit go? Do you see what I'm talking about? Now you see why I don't like his ass. I really don't like that motherfucker. I don't. Because I don't like shit like that. See, our history go back. People think I'm just a hater. No, this nigga came at me. This is the first time he came at me right here. And I held it. When I went on the website and spent my money, and he came and made a video calling me names and shit, I held it. I reached out to O'Shea. O'Shea reached out to him. He said, oh, I didn't know it was him, but he this and he that. He blamed this shit on me. He didn't want, I said, hey, brother, let's talk. He didn't want to talk. Then I came out with what the fuck I said, and then brothers, man, you a hater. You know, I ain't no hater. I tried to be the bigger person in this situation. This nigga up here talking about it's science that black women are ugly. You just not really accepting it. Like, this is what the fuck he's saying. I told y'all. I don't just say shit out my ass. I got receipts. Let's go.
Okay, let me put it this way.
Yeah, go ahead.
One time there's scientists that believed the earth was flat. Sometimes there was another. At the same time, they had people that thought the earth was round. They all had the same facts. They just had different theories. Facts are subjective to your theory. So if you're saying facts can be used, we know that. But universally, beauty is the same. Even if you look at certain features, it's still symmetry. And that's when we start getting into.
For example, I'll give you an example.
West African men prefer they women thick and fat. Fat is a sign of wealth and success. A lot of in West Africa, black women that are overweight, a lot of times guys like that. Now, I don't, but a lot of guys in West Africa do. Now, that may be changing. But when you say universal, if you ask people in Africa the most beautiful woman they can think of, they're going to probably think of a black woman. You ask people in Europe, they're going to think of a European woman. You ask people in Latin America, they're going to think of a Latin woman. You ask people in Asia, they're going to think of a white woman. That's just how they are. But that's them. That's not me. But he didn't prove anything by saying that, but he think he did. Let's keep going.
Irrefutable. Name me a culture in the world at any point in human history. Name me a culture in the world where older women as a general course were considered more beautiful than younger women.
Never.
Okay. Female youth is considered universally beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Female youth.
Well, and this is where I think we start getting to these when we're starting trying to argue against nature and whether and
so it's on the side of nature that black women are fucked up and ugly. This nigga's gay, man. Fuck it. He gay, dog. It's scientific now. Like, this the thing, man. I hate when motherfuckers try to just lay claim to science to validate their argument. And I'm like, how the fuck you gonna tell me if I'm going around Atlanta in a year, I can't see 2 black women better than a 6. But once or twice a year, it's right. I can't even go to South Beach, Miami, and find me a black woman that look better than the damn on Labor Day weekend or some shit, and can't find me 2 women look better than a 6. Shit. Either you gay or you just blind. But it's something. It's one of the two. Or you just a social climber, a clout chaser.
Realities, we're getting we're trying to prove a point of view, and ultimately comes down to this: you are what you are. You can always get better, but your value is going to pretty much be what it is. You can get better, but you can't get taller as a man. So you got to compensate. If you're a shorter guy, you got to do more than the guy who's 6 feet up.
And I know better than most. I'm 5'7".
So men
and disabled and blue collar. So I'm gonna have to compensate like a motherfucker.
So men have always accepted that. Women used to accept that. Now we're to the point to where women don't accept it. Men don't speak about it as much. So now it's easier for them to live in this alternate reality. But the net of it is when a man has to decide whether he's gonna wipe up and deal with, he vote with their feet, and they're not there. And the reason is clear. And it's not about men. It's not about bashing. See, whenever I hear that word bash, that automatically tells me it's a weak argument. The truth is not bashing. 2 + 2 is 4. You have to feel a certain way about 4. It's just
true that. And I honestly do believe that one
it's kind of funny
because black women is the fact that there is a lack of black female beauty. People, this is the reason why you say you're a biblical man. Okay. And I'm not a Christian, but I was brought up in the biblical way. I come from a long line of clerics, deacons and, preachers and pastors and all the rest of it. I got a lot of that in my bloodline. Okay. So I'm very conversant with both the Quran and the Bible. All right. So my thing is that King David and Bathsheba story is some profound shit. Beauty motivates men. The Taj Mahal. Come on, man.
Look, man, even the Bible said Leah was ugly. The Bible says Leah was ugly, and he worked first 7 years. Jacob worked first 7 years for Leah, indentured servant. Got Leah, thought it was Rachel, worked another 7 years because Rachel was that cold that he wanted her. So he worked 14 years again. So, even the Bible says to know she was, tender on the eyes or something. So I get it.
Okay.
I'm not saying there's such thing as ugly women.
All right, fair enough. All right, so we all in agreement that beauty motivates men. So now I want to bring it back to, I'm the blue collar brother. You guys, on paper, are better than me in terms of education, in terms of all of that. Okay, social standing and whatnot. I'm the blue collar guy. Now let me. I'm the boots on the ground guy in urban, inner city America.
I don't believe that blue collar shit has anything to do with what a woman. It doesn't. It doesn't. There's a range, okay, and I'm sorry. I know brothers making $35,000 a year, blowing chicks' backs out every night. They sleeping with every other in Atlanta. It's not hard. That's why brothers love Atlanta. It's not like you can't get a quality of a bad woman and be blowing her back out and then get to another one. And I know dudes that's how it is, man. So it's just when I see this, like, you blue collar, and I'm not trying to go at Obsidian. Because this video ain't about him, but I'm just saying I disagree with that. I don't think just because he's blue collar and because I'm educated and may earn more that I just automatically, get more women automatically. No, he may be more outgoing. He may be better looking, may have a better body. It's a lot of other things that come into the equation, not just the blue collar thing, blue collar, white collar. I don't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going.
Now, a lot of people that listen to my channel and they hear the way I run my things in my house. See, I say that all men can't be Mr. Big, but you can be the king of your castle. Whether that's a room that you rent and that's yours, whether it's a little studio apartment, a little bachelor pad, a little house, a condo, a mini mansion, wherever you lay, where you stay, that is your kingdom. And your word is law. Everybody that listens to my show knows what I say all the time about women that come to visit me. You can't do that shit in my house. All right, okay. That's how I say that. And one of the rules for my house is I'm the only one that wears pants here. I'm the only one that wears pants here. I don't want no women wearing pants around me in my house. You either wear dresses are preferred, skirts are permissible, and the only time I allow a woman to wear pants is if she wearing yoga pants for the purpose of working out. Whether she do Thai bow, kettlebells, run, walk, whatever it is that she want to do, Pilates, whatever it is, she got to be doing it for the purpose. She's either going on the way to working out or she coming back from working out. That's the only time I allow a woman to wear pants in my house. Now, if she want to wear pants, she want to wear corduroys, dungarees, Wranglers, and all that. Listen, you go outside my house, you go back to your house, you can wear all the Lees and Levi's and Wranglers and all of that. You can knock yourself out. But if you come here to where the house that old man built, you wearing either a dress or a skirt. You don't like that, there's the door. Now, here's my question to you, brothers. I can tell you for a fact, this May now, we're getting ready to go into June, May 10th. Pretty soon, Memorial Day going to come around. It's going to be the official start of summer. I can tell you for a fact that there are more black women in my area of inner city Philadelphia wearing some form of pants, some form, more so than dresses, and they ain't got nothing but African brothers on the vendors selling dresses for $20 a pop. Make that make sense.
Go ahead, Sub-Zero.
I really don't understand the question, bro. I ain't trying to be mean, and I didn't get it.
My point is that a lot of black women in inner city black America, I'm not saying the north side of Atlanta to give you a sense of what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about the north side of Atlanta. I'm not talking about Midtown Manhattan around Columbus Circle. I'm talking about North Philly, West Philly, Southwest Philly. I'm talking about Newark, the Brick City. I'm talking about the lower 9th Ward. I'm talking about Houston, the 8th Ward. I'm talking about those areas. You do not see very many feminine black women. That's the truth. That's the truth. It's a rare event to see a black woman that's halfway put together decent in a dress. She looks nice, you know, hair done nice and all that. I'm not talking about the weave and stuff. I'm talking about her actual hair that's done nice. She's halfway decent looking and pretty and all the rest of it. Halfway.
So see, this is the thing about the weave argument. I don't give a fuck about weave. Let me tell you something about weave. Weave is not a woman's hair. It's put in a woman's hair. Just as long as the shit look good, I can care less. That's just me. Do you prefer a woman's natural hair? Obviously, we all prefer that a woman have her natural hair. But to say that weave makes her masculine is just a lie. That's what I'm saying. That's not even fair. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with a woman having weave. I don't. You can wear weave. My mom raised me going to Brunel's Brothers hair shows when I was a kid, watching people get weave. My mom used to take me to these events, and I would see women get weave all the time. I grew up around it, and it's really just a fashion thing, just like a perm. A perm is a fashion thing. There was a time historically where black women, it was a way to survive, it was a way to get resources, was to have straight hair, just to be straight up. Unfair as it was during Jim Crow and during slavery, that's what it was. And so over time, what happens is it's just like the analogy I told where a woman cuts the legs off a turkey every year for Thanksgiving. And the daughter asked her why. She said, I don't know. She called her mom, and the mom said she didn't know, and they called her grandmother. And the grandmother said, oh yeah, I had a small stove, so I used to cut the legs off so he'll fit in there, right? So you got people still cutting their legs off the turkey 2 and 3 generations down the line, not knowing why. So when you see women with straight hair, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Looking in the face, she don't look like a man. All this kind of stuff. That's a rare event in inner city America. That's a rare event.
Okay, let me say this. Okay, you make that point, right? You make this point. What's today? Today is the Thursday, the 10th of May.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, you make that point, right?
Yeah.
So I make that point, and I've made tons of points in all types of different areas and stuff. Then I might come back and make another point about Black economic empowerment, which that's the main crux of my channel. I try to. I may talk about social issues, pop culture sometimes. But for the most part, that's what I'm about.
Right.
The whole bash thing comes into where you make that point now, and I might say, yeah, you're right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get these brothers, because we both say we love Black men, we care about our people.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go into that. I care about my people. You know what I'm saying? You say what you say. So what it is, I kind of move on to other subjects and talk about other things. That's what Dynas was saying.
Okay.
Dynas was making that point that, that he said, man, I made all these points about feminism, about masculine.
And that's about it. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just wanted you guys to hear, because then when I say that, he's like, well, he doesn't have to. He can stay in his lane. Every time I said something, he was coming at me about everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. We talk so bad about our women because a lot of people, the ones that are on the internet a lot of times are the ones that have other insecurities that not talking about Obsidian, but just in general. A lot of brothers in this space are, and the reason I'm not talking about Obsidian, I just don't want to get no shit, because I know that brother make videos for 6 months straight about some shit. I don't feel like it. I really don't feel like going back and forth with his ass. So I don't even engage. I don't go on his channel. I don't go on his panel discussions. None of that shit. I don't watch it. I just don't, because I know I disagree, and we're gonna see shit different. He was on the C Boogie. I think C Boogie did a video about him telling a guy over 6 feet that he does not understand. If you over 6 feet, you can't understand the plight of a 5'7" brother. And I'm like, just because you 6'2", 6'3" don't mean your ass don't get rejected. You know what I'm saying? We all get rejected. I do. I've been rejected. Most brothers I know have been rejected. I've had women laugh in my face. I've had all types of shit happen. So it is what it is. But that being said, a lot of brothers just don't. Because see, let me tell you something. To me, and I know this is going to sound kind of almost far-fetched for some of these brothers, but this is the way I feel. I feel like a lot of brothers don't understand. When you tell another race of men that their women are better than yours, you're saying that their loin, what comes from their loins, is better than yours. I can't. That shit don't compute to me. It just does not. I can't. That shit fucks up my programming. I can't do that. Not to say I'm programmed for the hive mind, like they would call it that. We can use words and labels to classify people with certain characters and put them into certain categories. But I am an individual. I'm who I am, man. I don't have to change for anybody. I came to the internet with my views. As you can see, I'm still the same guy I was 3 years ago. What's up? What's up? What's up, Mark? But I think a lot of times what happens is people tend to, when they see a certain social environment, they tend to want to come into that environment and try to obtain clout. Some people may call it clout. Some people may call it whatever. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people just, are social climbers. That's why I call this video what I called it, because clearly this brother just basically tried to argue scientifically the golden ratio proves that Black people, Black women are the ugliest. When Obsidian said, well, we're the most masculine, to say, well, only our women are the most ugly. We're the most attractive, though. That's the line of thinking that we were. Now, this is the thing. There's a thing called a vacuum, or what do you call it? A echo chamber, where you can get into these echo chambers, where an echo chamber is just a place where people just telling you what you want to hear over and over and over, right? And I just think that when you start to thinking that when Black men only in this space think that we are the most desired, man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm a Black man, okay? So I'm just telling we are not the most desired motherfuckers. We not. Maybe sexually women want to fuck, but that's because they think we got the biggest dicks. Other than that, it's not like women choose you for your anything. Maybe okay, you may be able to defend them more. That's not number one when it comes to like if I can get a white guy that can defend me and he's strong and muscular and he's white and he has better credit and he has this and he has resources, I'll take the white guy. We know that shit. Like we at the bottom. Like it's one thing. The score is the score. The scoreboard is the scoreboard. Black people are at the bottom. Okay. And I just think that when we sit and drag our women and try to say that a woman can't go from this to this, she didn't improve herself. She's locked in. No, she went way up. I'm sorry. This was a damn metamorphosis right here. This is a damn cocoon to the caterpillar to the cocoon to the damn butterfly. No, don't tell me that this does not change a woman's dating options. This will change her dating options. I don't care what nobody say. This changes this sister's dating options. You know what I'm saying? It just does. This changed her dating options. She look like somebody grandmama on the left. Look at her. This sister got better dating options. Don't give a damn what nobody say. Ain't nobody finna tell me nothing different. And that's not me being a simp. That's not me being emotional. That's just facts. That's number one. As far as a woman can improve, I would say that if this was a 6, this woman then jumped up at least 1.5 points at least. I would say I have to see. I think she's a little too damn musky. I want a little bit more curves, but still, I mean, even if she wasn't just looking like that, she's probably gonna have better options. You know what I'm saying? Let's just stop it with that. Let's stop with the line. But I just hate to see people clout chasing me and try to act like that ain't what they're trying to do. Because that's exactly what the brother did. And I found the receipts. I had to come on here. Yeah, they had. Yeah, exactly. After they've been rejected by the. Yep, facts. Facts. Good point. You can't have it both ways. In Sparta, men were best built, strongest warriors. The women were drop dead gorgeous. Helen of Troy was Spartan. So if the men are great, the women have to be great too. Facts. Facts. But they're saying our women are masculine. You know, so our women are masculine. And there are some black women that got funky ass attitudes, walking around with their face in the air and their nose in the air. And so I'm not 100% like, oh, black women have great attitude. Black women are flawed. Believe it. Believe that shit. Black women are flawed. You know what I'm saying? No. I get what Dunamis was saying. I think he was saying that although it was a movie, it's well documented about the Spartans as far as their culture, as far as everything about them. And you can read the writings of Herodotus and people like that actually talked about that stuff. They were supposedly a beautiful race of people, warriors. That's what they were called. Just like Herodotus said that the Abyssinians are what we call Nubian Ethiopians are the most beautiful people on the planet. This was the writings of Herodotus in the days of the Greeks. So are black people now? So if Herodotus just delusional with black love? He was Greek. Why would he say that black people are the most beautiful people on the planet back in his day? You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna make the case that we're the most beautiful because I think we're the most varied. We have the most variety. I can have a woman that's light skinned and be black. I can have a woman that's dark skinned and be black, and everything in between. But to sit there and try to lie, because that's just straight lying and pulling shit out your ass when you tell me that black people are the ugliest because of the golden ratio, and tell me, well, this is what I do, beauty's what I do, and this just proves it. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That is bullshit. There's no way in hell you can tell me that. And this is not being emotional. This is just facts. I wanted it to be put out there. I wanted to put it out there that he literally tried to say that black people are the most ugly people or the ugliest people on the face of the earth. And the golden ratio proves it. And I should argue and refute that. Black women are now, not black men, just black women. Black women are the ugliest. And I'm like, come on, bro. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Now I see Obsidian. I'm not surprised Obsidian says that. I've heard his content. He feels that way. He hates black women. I do think he does. That's just how I feel about it. But that being said, you can't do that and then have a channel with a bunch of black women coming to get advice. Mickey, he can do whatever the fuck he want to do. Black women and one, they want to go over there, fine. I don't have no problem with it. But what I'm saying is you can't have that and then try, hey, tell women to improve and work out and do that. Well, shit, if she a 5, she a 5. Like if she a 5, she a 5. She can't, even if she looks like this, she's still a 5. Hell no. She ain't no damn 5. I give her a 7 right here. I give her a 5 right here, 7 right here. So yes, you can improve. I was labeled a simp. What did he say? You trying to give women an out. Send me an email if you want the video. I'll send it to you. I'll give you the whole clip. But if you basically saying women cannot improve, which is bullshit. Don't tell me women can't improve. Women can improve too. Don't tell me this sister didn't improve her situation. This sister didn't improve her situation. Even this sister, who's not the most attractive sister, but she improved her situation. She did. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. You know what I'm saying? Weight don't look good on women. It just don't. This sister improved her situation. I ain't saying she the best looking, no, but I'm not saying every woman's gonna go to being a dime, no. But don't tell me that this ain't an improvement from this to this. That's an improvement. But when you sit and just literally deny facts, because I think it's a fact that this woman improved herself. I think this is factual. You can't deny this shit here. This is fact. This is not a guesstimation. Most men would rate this woman higher than this woman right here. Most men would. Most. There are some dudes that like women like this. I know. I'm from Alabama. Trust me. I know some country dudes. They like thick women. They like their women like this. I'm dead serious. Done told me. I know dudes that would have chose this woman when she was like this over this. I've seen it. I got a homeboy. Shout out to Marco. That's my nigga, but he prefer thick ass women. He just do. I don't know. That's just him. He like them, but he got low self-esteem. It's almost like people want to interject self-esteem and low confidence into certain arguments and then bag it out when they in other situations. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think. No. I think I see Marco can have women like this. My boy Marco can have women. He a good looking brother, about 6'3", wide ass shoulders, built like Terrell Owens. Women love him. This brother get any woman, most women he want, and he will mess with these women too. Don't get him twisted. But he damn sure has. He'll date both of them. He prefers thick women. He done told me. Bunch of country boys. I'm telling y'all right now, Lowndes County, Alabama, Dallas County, Camden, Selma. Them niggas, they like thick women. Don't get it. Well, that's all they got. Well, shit. Okay. It is what it is. Some women, I don't know about this damn thing. This ain't thick. This is obese. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But you know, like I said, at the end of the day, man, I just wanted to come on here with receipts to prove what I was saying about the brother coming on here clout chasing, because that's exactly what y'all just heard. That was clout chasing. You've all heard the content. So you see the contrast between what was said in front of Obsidian to get in Obsidian's good graces and how I was attacked. If you listen to the whole thing, he was just coming at me sideways. This sister here done killed the game. Say what you want. She done killed him. Say what you want. She looking good as hell in that dress. Flat stomach, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me. So this is a 6. This is a 6. This is 6. She cute in the face. That's what I said. I said, woman can be cute, but if she's doing this, shit. Niggas will be all right. They'll get that woman a chance. That's what I'm saying. It's not like brothers that's making $100,000, $200,000 a year. I ain't fucking with her. Shit. Stop it. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Take it from a brother that makes over 100 something a year. This sister right here, plenty of niggas would be going crazy over this chick. And she would have still been getting niggas over here too, though. I don't think she was short because she had a shape. And once you got a shape, that shit. All bets are off from that point. You know what I'm saying? So brothers either, I'm not trying to go there and call the brother a gay pro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the brother gay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't around the bone, know what he do. So I'm not gonna say that. I said it earlier, but I was just being funny. I don't know if the brother gay, but I will tell you this. At the end of the day, like this ain't the same woman. So these women, so if this is a 5, she's a 5 right here too. If this is a 5 or a 4, this is a 4. Look at that. This is a 4, huh? Yeah. All right. That's why I tell people, get off the internet. Get off the internet listening to people tell you that a woman can improve. Like this sister done come a long damn way. She's already kind of cute, but damn. That's what I'm saying. Like these women aren't improving. This is the argument that was given. You know what I'm saying? This is the argument that was given that is I'm a simp because I'm saying that you can do this. No, I mean, I'm trying to encourage y'all. Stop with the bullshit, sisters. Get your ass in the gym, work out, exercise, and you know what I'm saying? You can up your damn your point rating. You can. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? She went from come on, man. Come on. She looked a lot better in that picture than she did over here. I'm not saying that every woman's an 8 and 9 just because they lost weight. Some women ain't the best looking. That's not a bad looking sister, but you get what I'm saying. Some women aren't the best looking, but when they lose weight, they do look better. You know what I'm saying? I just hate to see people lying, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck. This sister look way better. Like you would see this sister and you wouldn't stun her ass. This sister here, same girl, looks a lot better. You know what I'm saying? That's all. And I hate to see, the point I'm trying to make is I hate to see people just say stuff and pull shit out their ass, talking about, calling me names and saying I'm simping and I'm doing this and doing that because I refuse to acknowledge or say or agree with you just because of who I'm on the damn chat with or who I'm in the thing with. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? This sister worked miracles on her body. Real work miracles. Fat gone, she lost the rolls. Look good. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. So it's a lot of sisters on here that's changing stuff up, man. Let's encourage. And I'm rooting for you. It's February. Some of y'all probably tried to start. Get back on that treadmill. Get your ass back out there and do what you got to do. Some of y'all don't need to lose but 40 pounds, 50 pounds. You ain't got to lose no damn 1,000 pounds. Just lose 10 pounds a month, a pound a week or something. You know, if you could do that, you know what I'm saying? Do that. 1.5 pounds a week or something like that. It can be done. That's just diet. That ain't even exercise. You know what I'm saying? You lose inches when you exercise. But let's stop it. Let's stop it with the bull, man. Let's stop saying that black women are the most ugly women are the ugliest women on the face of the planet just because they have. And that's what the brother I just played for y'all. I wanted y'all to hear it so you can see, like, damn, he really did say that shit. I told y'all thought I was just talking in my video when I said that, yeah, he said that black people are the most ugly people on the face of the planet because because of the golden ratio. It proves it. And I went and looked for the article. There is no article. There are surveys. There are a few surveys, but duh. I mean, you take a survey with Europeans, they're going to say that the Europeans are the most beautiful. I mean, come on, that's every race and culture is attracted to their own race most of the time. Most. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not in the black manosphere, but most of the time, people that are black are attracted to blacks, whites are attracted to whites, so forth and so on for the most part. You do have rare occasions like Asians where they prefer a white man over a white woman over their own. That's just how they are. But they brain fuck let's just be honest. They fucked up in the head. Honestly. If I draw a cartoon, I'm gonna draw a black man in the cartoon. If I drew Goku, he'd be black. If I drew Vegeta, they'd be black. They wouldn't be no damn white European looking damn people. But they draw that because they fucked in the head. So you can't look at Asians and think that that's a good measuring stick of how to treat and look at your own women. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. That will be, erroneous to say the least. You know what I'm saying? That's real. So let's see what's going on. Like I say, man. But this sister here, I mean, she changed the whole. I mean, come on. I got to give it to her. That was crazy. She went from 0 to 60. Got to give it to her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got to be the best. She ain't the best looking in the face. She ain't ugly, but she damn sure ain't the best looking. But don't tell me if this is a 5, 4, that this is a 5 or a 4. You full of shit. You full of it. You full of it. That's what he was trying to argue to get in Obsidian's good getting on Obsidian's good side was that this woman is the same as this woman. No, that's not the case. This woman right here is the same as this woman in dating. No, we need to stop, man. We need to stop with the lies. Stop with the chicanery. This ain't the same woman, man. You know, come on, man. Come on, man. You think I would give a damn if this was weave? I wouldn't give a shit. I'm not that she good looks. She all right. I ain't gonna say she ugly, but she all right. But I bet you her caliber of men are probably higher than they were over here. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say that. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say her caliber of men are higher than over here. Over here, you the homie. What's up, homie? Over here, oh, okay, who that is? Who is that? You know what I'm saying? It's different. That's all. I'm not saying that all these women are, you know what I find? Just about every woman can go from not being able to get a man or not getting a certain to at least improving her quality and caliber of men. So the woman that when he said you're average at best, I needed to see the body because I'm gonna tell you, if she's shaped like this, if she got a shape like that, shit, niggas will go crazy over her. That same one, oh, you're average, you're 6 at best, you're average at best. No, if she go from the neck down and she look like this, and she walk out with a dress on, shit. That same chick that everybody said was ugly, them niggas would be in love with her. A lot of niggas would. A lot of the niggas in the comment section laughing and egging him on would be all crazy and captivated by her ass. So I have to see, I think body, especially with a woman, matters. Because we're men and we're physical creatures. You can't tell me you don't look at this and this don't look good if you're a man and you straight. If you're a straight black man and you look at a woman with a shape like this and you black and not all women like curvy. If you're a normal, 90% of brothers like women shaped like this. This is probably the finest one on here between her and that other girl. Come on, man. She wasn't like that over here. She wasn't, you know what I'm saying? His channel blew. I don't think that's why his channel blew. I think his channel blew up. They say he had a consultant or some shit like that. Then you know what I'm saying? That's how it works. So I think that it went when he got the World Star Hip Hop videos and stuff. That's what did it. You know what I'm saying? Which I ain't tripping. World Star Hip Hop is like the number 4 visited site in the world every day. Number 4. So if you get a video on World Star just off the top, your shit gonna blow. That's how it works. You know, I just wanted to come on here and kind of, you know, dispel the myths that a black woman can't change her lot by working out and exercising. This woman right here is not the same as this woman right here. Even though they're the same. This woman right here, natural hair, nice shape, got a few abs on her. You know, she ain't the most curvy, but she probably look good in the dress, probably look nice. Sorry, I don't think this woman is the same. You can't tell me that this is a 5 and this is a 5. If this is a 5, this has to be at least a 6, at least. If this is a 5, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that they're the same. You just can't. You cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me this the same one. You can't tell me that. And I hope I've made my point 1,000 times in this damn video by clicking on all these damn videos. This still went way up. Way up. Way up. Like she would, some dudes would consider this a dime. I'm being straight up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. This right here, no. But this right here, don't tell me that niggas wouldn't consider this a dime. Would you give a fuck if that's not our hair? No, niggas will still try to holler. Let's stop it with the lie. I like to give you visual videos and show you what I'm talking about. I don't want to just pull stuff out my ass. I like to show you physically what I am referring to so you guys can know beyond the shadow of a doubt in what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So this woman right here done lost a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't bad looking from the jump, but she lost a lot of weight. Is that? Oh, I thought that was the. Let me see. Now, one thing I don't co-sign is women just up here talking about they look good and their ass ain't in shape and then like, no, that shit. Being fat is not sexy at all. Like, let's stop it. I'm not one of them. I'm not a simp. I'm not just, oh, Lizzo's shit. That shit ain't cute. She got a video where she thanking her fat. thanking God for her fat. Like you thanking God for high blood pressure and diabetes. Okay. No. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't something you want. That's on you. That ain't even on God. That's on you. This sister here, look at her. Come on, man. So this the same woman. So this woman can get the same caliber as this. Is that where we going? Is that the lie we gonna tell ourselves? This is probably why people say use the 3-letter word when they describe the brother, because they know damn well this ain't true. You know this ain't true. It's just not. It is not true. Okay, it's not the same. Now, when you want to talk about attitude, I'm with you. If you're a bitch, then it all goes out the window. Then you the hell with you. I agree. If you masculine, mean and shit, no, then I agree. That part we are incongruent. We are congruent. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean, just telling me that we are the ugliest on the face of the planet. Now, let me find somebody that don't necessarily meet the golden ratio. As far as, let me see, do she got a big nose? Her nose is a little wide. Is she ugly? The distance of her eyes, apart from her nose and lips, if you got too big of lips, you can't be in the golden ratio. See, these are little things, little facts. When I was talking about science, kind of messing up the whole image of what he called beauty. See, I knew enough to say that no, bro, you can't tell me that. You know, this is a sister that gained weight and looking damn good. But you get what I'm saying? You can't tell me that. You know, so the gym will work wonders. As you can see, these sisters are sculpting their damn bodies. The gym works wonders for these sisters. That's a little too ripped for me. That's too damn ripped. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're on a stage, that's different. But no, after that, you need to go eat something, gain your weight back. You know, and a lot of these pictures, they using them damn filters and changing the way their body look and stuff like that. So you really can't tell what's going on with these pictures. But I just wanted to come on here. This is the one I was looking for. This sister right here, man. She changed the whole situation. And she wasn't no ugly girl from the jump. That girl was not ugly. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was mentioning in that video when they were saying I'm trying to give women an out and trying to say that I'm basically simping and making compromising statements that if you are a 5, you're gonna. Obsidian's gonna say that, but you know, Obsidian's Obsidian. He has his views for whatever reasons. But that being said, that's just not what I feel. You know, I think facts are on my side. That's the way I feel. Of course, everybody does, right? So, but you tell me, you make the call. You know what I'm saying? I make the call that this sister went up. I would say she at least went up 2 points. At least. I would say maybe more. This is rare that a woman can lose weight and look this good with it. And go from this to this. She was cute. And pictures don't always tell the whole story. You know what I'm saying? Some women don't take as good of pictures as they look in person. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't. Some people take great pictures. Some people, when I used to model, I would take pictures when I first got in. I would take pictures, and I'm talking about because I wasn't used to being in front of the camera, man, I would probably have maybe 3 good pictures out of a whole roll sometimes. You have to read, and you got different looks. So you'll do 5 or 6 different looks. You take 100 pictures. Only 2 or 3 of them I actually like out of all the damn pictures I took. That's how it worked. So everybody don't just take pictures with a phone and just look photogenic and good. But this was not an ugly sister by no stretch. But right here, she went way up. Now she kind of got rappers and athletes in the DM now. She wasn't getting that over here. So don't tell me that you can't improve. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that this woman right here is getting the same attention as this woman right here. No, this woman right here, she put a dress on. She gonna shut it down with them hips. She looking good. That's a showstopper right there. You know what I'm saying? Catch her in a dress, people like, damn. That's how it works. It's not me being mean or simping. This is not simping. This ain't simping to tell me that this woman right here is killing. Come on. This is not simping. If you think this woman got a bad shape, then hey, that's you. That's why I mean beauty is subjective. No, it's not. The golden ratio, that's what he said. The golden ratio proves no. The golden ratio ain't got shit to do with people thinking this is a good looking woman. I ain't even looking at her face. She got a wide nose. She don't meet the golden ratio. Man, niggas will be in love with this woman if they have her. A lot of dudes would be in love, crazy about it. Don't want to leave the house. Just want to watch her walk around the house in her panties. Come on, this chick walk around in some pants. Come on, bro. You ain't leaving the house. You ordering a pizza. You got work to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You got work to do, man. Don't even lie like that. You got work to do. I got shit. I got to put in some work, bro. Hey, man, you come. No, I ain't going. I'm chilling, man. We watching movies. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I might take me some supplements because you want to really prove a point. That type of shit. That's what you do when you got a woman that's shaped like this. You don't do that with this chick here. This is, I'll be over there about 12 o'clock. 30 minutes later, you getting in your car leaving. That type of shit. It's unfair. It's not, because she probably might be a good, she the same woman. But that's just how it works. Men are physical creatures. She gets treated differently. There are women, what's that lady? Beautiful brown baby doll. She said when she lost weight, she got treated differently. Men came at her, a different type of men that were friends of hers. Because see, this right here is the homie. Like I said, this, what's up, my nigga? What's up with you? You cool. This right here, shit. Hey, what? Hey, let me holler at you right quick. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? Let's not lie. Let's not, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's what we're doing right now. We're lying. Exactly. This sister right here, this shit, her shit real. I don't think this is operation. I think this is real physical working out. This right here, this is real right here. This is just exercise and looking good. You know what I'm saying? That shit is unchangeable, bro. You can't, some shit you just can't get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Let me find the other one. I gotta go back. We keep going back. I gotta go back trying to find, God dang. I must have went out pretty far. There we go. We go back to the other one. There we go. So, like this woman here, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So it is what it is. These women then came up, man. And so when I hear people lie and befuddle and say, not befuddle, but say things about Black women and just be dishonest, intellectually dishonest, I call it out. But you're being, like I said, the brother was being he was being intellectually dishonest and contradicting his own content and his own so-called values to social climb, to clout chase with Obsidian, because he perceived that Obsidian had more social value than me. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I think I had like 5,500 subscribers, and Obsidian had about the same at the time. But I guess he felt like more people know about Obsidian. He's involved in more panels, more skirmishes. So I'm gonna kiss Obsidian's ass. Yes, I said it. I'm gonna kiss. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the girl is cute. This is a cute girl. Right here, this brother says she is strong 8. I'm telling you, with a shape like that can wear a 2-piece? Nah. That ain't no damn, but this right here, I would give about a 5. I really would. You know what I'm saying? Maybe less, maybe even 4. So what we're basically saying, she jumped up 3 points. Because she damn sure ain't no, so if she an 8 over here, what was she over here? 7? Hell no. This ain't no 7. And it show it, I wouldn't even say 6. That's being generous. I would say at least a 5. At least. So it is what it is. This right here, same thing. Looking like somebody grandmama to, okay, damn, she kind of cute. This right here, same thing. You know what I'm saying? From here to here. Now she got somebody in the DM trying to holler. Same thing. Same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? This chick right here, cute. She went from this to this. Let's stop it. I don't give a damn about weave. I don't. Sorry. So I just had to come on here and do that video, show y'all what I was saying, show y'all, give y'all receipts. When I said, and he came on there and was clout chasing with Obsidian and was doing that stuff, I wanted to make sure people believe me. Obsidian took the video down. So I had to come up and kind of show what he said. This ain't even about Obsidian. This is about your boy. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like, when we deny shit like this and say that this is the same caliber woman, you full of shit. You full of shit. This ain't the same caliber of woman. It just ain't. Not with an ass like that, in a shape like that. No. Now it could be fake for all I know, but she damn sure on a different level. She on a different level right now. It's in primarily she look almost the same in the face. Is really what happened from here down that really made all the difference. She wasn't all too fat in the face then. She had some fat in the face, obviously, and she's lost it over here. But she was damn near the same woman. Damn near the same. You could take this face, put it on this body, and she would still get the same amount of attention with that same level of fat on her face that she had, which, you know, obviously she wouldn't. So she looks like that. But that's what I'm saying. So exactly, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just thank you. She bad on the right. How did I find the video? One of my subscribers asked me about the video when I did the Kevin Samuels scam me video a while ago, some years ago. Somebody commented, the poor black man commented under that video and said, "Can you find that actual copy of the video where he was saying that black women are the ugliest women on the planet or whatever?" And so I said, well, at first I was like, no, I can't find it. And then I messed around and found it. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want it, holler at me. I damn sure forward you the video. You can listen to the whole thing in its entirety. But because what happened, basically, it was like I was being attacked. He was trying to tag team me with Obsidian. Obsidian, I don't really think me and him had too much of a problem, really, because Obsidian wasn't, his thing was just to have a discussion. I can tell it wasn't from a place of I wanted the antagonist in this whole thing was Mr. You know, average at best. He came in, Mr. I'm a 9. He rates himself a 9. And like I said earlier, if you are a 9 as a man, you don't need suits and slacks and button downs. You walk out that bitch with a tank top on and some basketball shorts, and women like shit. And I'm not even trying to shit no homo. Boris Kojo type shit. That's 9-10 level. Boris Kojo type guy, the guy that women, you know, Shamar Moore. That's that type. That's when women gonna be like, okay, now that's a nice specimen of a man. That's how women are. You know what I'm saying? So when women say, when you say you a 9, you can't look like Ricky Smiley with a suit on and tell me you're a 9. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. You can't be Ricky Smiley twin brother talking about you a 9. You can't do that. You cannot. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm a 9 or a 10 or nothing, or 8, 7, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I sure as hell don't think that he can say he's a 9. But he said he a 9. He said women rate themselves higher. He's a 9. He's one step away from being perfect. That shit laughable. That shit laughable. He's one step away from being perfect now. Now, of course, if you go look at the images, there are pictures of you, and when we see you in your videos, your shit is together, which you should have it together. I don't blame you. Your shit should be together. If you're gonna be showing your face, get your hair cut, make sure you shave, make sure your shit together, crisp, make sure your skin is tight, do everything you need to do. I have no problem with that. I don't condemn the brother for that. But that is what it is. It's a suit, it's a haircut. It's skincare. It's not the physical frame of who you are as a man that you can come out this bitch with stanky breath, scraggly beard, and women still like shit like that. Like that's different. That's just different. That's what a 9 is. A 9, because think of a 9 as a woman. Like this woman right here, some guys would consider her a 9. She can't hide this shit here. I don't give a fuck what she put on. You ain't hiding that ass. Wherever she go, whatever she got on, motherfuckers is like, God damn. When you look at that right there, well, that motherfucker knows she look good. That niggas is. They're gonna be like, shit, who is that? They're gonna be in that. They trying to get out of. They don't give a damn. They trying to get out of. They don't care. That's 9 right there. You know what I'm saying? 8, maybe even some 7s. Some 7s. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the shape look like. I'm telling you, the shape is everything. The shape is everything, guys. If you got the shape, you in the game. If you don't, you ain't in the game. But if you got the shape, you there. A lot of women just don't have the shape. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? So even if they lose weight, they may not be as physically appealing. But even still, this sister, don't tell me that this woman right here can date the same caliber of man as this woman right here. No. This woman right here probably get a better. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the woman on the right is probably going to get more options, just if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, That's how it works. So, guys, let me go. I got a meeting to go to, but I just wanted to come on here, and these before and after pictures are amazing for these sisters. I got to get to them. Like, that's what I'm saying. She went from looking bad and country to looking pretty good. That's all I'm saying. So half the women we see around here, a lot of these women just fat. They just need to lose the damn weight, and they probably be able to date up a lot higher than what they are dating up. They will. No, high value, and this is what I mean by these fake ass arguments about what they call high value men and shit. Like, let me explain something. Well, even this chick right here, and this is amazing. Look at that, just in the weight loss alone, just in the face. She came on. Now, of course, she got makeup on and shit, and angling and lighting, but still, she lost a lot of damn weight. Look a lot better. This another one. Looks better. Just in the face. I'm not even talking about the rest of the body. Just look at the face. Alone, they look better. But this is the point I'm trying to make. When it comes to being high value, that shit is so freaking broad. We think that there's these rich guys that's traveling in private jets, only dating dimes, and there are. They're usually rappers or multi-millionaires worth millions of dollars. But you don't have to make millions of dollars to be in the top 3%, top 5%, top 10% earnings in the Black community. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? Average woman, you're right. It's about the shape. An average woman with a nice shape will get a lot of it. Look, come on, man. She's cute. Now she ain't ugly by no stretch. She's actually a good looking woman. But the shape made all the difference in the world. And so the point I'm trying to make is when it comes to these high value men and they only date dimes, that's bullshit. High value men don't only date dimes. In fact, high value men, a lot of times, if you had to do a statistical analysis of all high value men in the United States, they would probably be with maybe on average 7. Maybe, I know he says there's no such things as 7. A woman that is, I'm gonna find a 7 on here. Let me see if I can find a 7. Because there's a such thing as a 7. Like either there's a number scale or there isn't. That's her best damn picture, but she went from, she showed out. I get this chick right here a 7. Right here. That's a 7. Right now, this chick, you see this chick on the arm of some dude that got money that's own a company or something. He's single and that's his girlfriend right there. I've seen it. I've seen it 1,000 times. I live in Atlanta. I know a bunch of black dudes that got money, that got cute women, but not necessarily. They ain't just dating. They're not dating the bad. They're not dating everyone. This chick right here. I give her at least an 8. God damn. At least an 8. God, leave boy. Like, I'm just saying, she at least got to get an 8 with me. I'm sorry, I'm a country boy. You know what I'm saying? But she got to at least get an 8. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas will love her in Montgomery, Alabama. Trust me. Trust me. She come up in that. She come out on First Friday with this on. Shit. She gonna have to pay for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That being said, high value men. I hear you, the last lady. I like you talking about this one? Cause yeah, she nice. Hey, I'm not a hater. She real nice. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, high value men will take a woman that look like this and be good with her. They're not gonna, man, you crazy. Because basically, according to them, this is a 5, so she a 5 over here. She can't get a woman looking like this, can't get a high value man. Now she probably can't. She can't over here. Let me tell you something. Even over here, I have seen brothers that are millionaires dating this their girlfriend. I shit you not. I know millionaires in Atlanta. This their girl look just like this. He got millions. Young single black dude. This is his girlfriend, and they're engaged. I'm telling you now. Stop it. Don't let these people come into these damn spaces and tell you high value men only date the baddest of the bad. So who the fuck are we talking about? LeBron James, people in the NBA, NFL, and rappers and actors. That's it. Entertainers. Maybe a few prestigious doctors here and there. But for the most part, a black man making a nice salary, whatever, a nice amount of money. Women don't know that shit. They have to look at you. They have to be attracted to you. You can't just walk around with your bank statement taped to the fucking where you can't. You shouldn't. But if you got $1 million in the bank, you can't just walk. You shouldn't walk around with that shit stapled to your forehead. Okay. So women don't know that shit. So they gotta go. So you're gonna get what you can, what you draw. You're gonna get what you are. If you a 5 brother, you're probably gonna get women like this trying to holler at you. Then once word gets out, you got money, you might then be able to get you one of these. But let's be honest, she don't want to fuck you. She wants your money. She'll fuck you. She'll settle for you, but she ain't. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the brother that she. Hold on, let me show who she really wants. Who she really wants. Who she really wants to sleep with. I'll show you. These the brothers they really want right here. This who she really wants. That's who she really want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? That nigga look gay in the motherfucker with that shit. I wouldn't even took no picture like that. But anyway, but this the nigga she want right here. That's who she really want. Like you be out, you might be like, okay, well, yeah, I got millions of dollars. This is my girlfriend. She see a nigga walking like this with a tank top on. She want to fuck that nigga. She'll be with you. She'll be your girlfriend. But the nigga she want to throw her legs behind her head and see what he working with. This nigga right here. And that's no homo. I'm not gay. I'm just telling you, this is what women like. That's what they like. These are the brothers that women will be like. Notice when you start talking about, and I hate to say this, because if you even go and look at what they call good-looking black men, they gonna all have muscle. Most 99% of them gonna look just like this. But notice all of them. They're gonna say they all got muscle. That's what men want. So you can't be a 9 looking like Ricky Smiley. You just can't. And I'm not knocking the brother, but you just can't be. Can't be. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. And that's not me trying to say I look better or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about in general. He rated himself a 9. So, I don't even feel comfortable looking at this shit. We cut this shit off. But anyway, look at her. Yes, that one. You get what I'm saying? Women, that a woman will want a guy that looks like the ones I just showed you. Yes, she'll be with your rich ass if you got money, but she don't really want you like that. She with you because you got money, because of what you can do for her. That ain't, shit. You can't have it both ways. You want to complain that women got bad attitudes and they're not good women, but then you say it's good for me as a man to go get a woman that's dating way above my pay grade. If I'm a 5, I should go get a dime and then wonder why. The dimes will treat you like shit because everybody's in their DM. They gonna treat you like shit. If you're a 5, you better at least be an 8 for her to feel like, okay, I got me somebody I want to really settle down with. But if you ain't, you look like them brothers I just showed you with money. Those are the ones that they're talking about. That's got them, but they look like that. They got money. They got way more than just one thing going for them. Usually, brothers that just got the looks and the body alone gonna get women. Period. I don't give a damn what he do. He could be broke and unemployed. If he look like some of the brothers I just showed you, women ain't a problem. Y'all have a good one, man. I'll see y'all.